Hi. Meditation. Done by millions of people all over the world every day. And somewhere in there, there are those that are giving goodwill, love, kindness, compassion, whatever you want to call it, well being to everyone. Usually it's just received by the environment because we have free will. We have the choice whether we receive that goodness or not. And today, that's what we're going to practice how to receive that goodwill that's being given through a simple receiving practice. And then we're going to gently allow it to be given back out and leading to a feedback process that we can tap into within moments, within a few minutes, however long you want to take, in order to help yourself, help the world, enjoy well-being. So let's get started. First, what we're going to do is gently bring our awareness to our posture, making sure feet are flat on the ground or straight, relatively loose, straight spine, sitting up as best you can. Supported, unsupported, it's just generally in that direction. Next, bring the awareness to the center of the brain. A lot of people call the pineal gland. Now the way to find that is find your ear holes and go right above, just above the actual ear here. So we go whoop, on both sides and we'll go directly in. So it's just like that. Triangulate right into the center there. Oh, this is a first. I've never done this before. That's alright. We're testing it out, seeing where it feels comfortable. So we're going to rest here for a few moments. Fine. Just discovering what is there. Curiosity is like a little bit higher for me, a little bit more forward or back, or a little bit lower. But in that general area, just above the ear hole, just above the actual ear itself, and right in the center of the brain. And find that about the size of a marble. We'll just go and rest with that for a moment. And just find a spot where all of a sudden it just rests right in there. Where, I'm home. I'm home. Now with this, next, what we can do is imagine a beam of light going through the earth, all the way to the core of the earth, using our imagination, while at the same time maintaining attention, focus in the pineal gland. We'll just rest with that connection, grounding to the core of the earth. You can also use roots or roots made of light, whatever feels right for you. Next, what we can do is realize that we may have picked up other people's emotions or thought processes or sense of time, and it's just, we see it's no longer serving us. What you can do is imagine, while focus still on the pineal gland, just imagine from the top of the head all the way through to the bottom of the feet, the bottom of the spine. On count of 3, we'll release that 1, 2, 3, down through, and let it go directly to the center of the earth for the recycling of that energy. And this is just all an imagination. We're just enjoying our moment in time here. Just feeling the lightness that comes from not carrying anybody else's stuff. We can enjoy the beauty of just resting here and now. Next, let's just try this imagery up. We can go and take our focus and image and imagine a huge, huge sun above the crown of our head. It could be the size of a softball, or the size of the moon, or the size of the sun itself. Enormous, gigantic. And what we can do is whatever energy or emotion or anything that we may have let it seep out, leak out into our daily coming and going, we can just gently call that back in and say, whatever's out there, I just call whatever of mine that is needing to come back home. I call it back home into the sun. Just imagining the light returning to the sun. Now our next intention, while remaining focused on the pineal gland and the image, connecting heaven and earth, as they say, imagine all that goodwill, all that compassion, all that loving kindness, all that love that's been given out by millions of people all over the earth. We're taking our autonomy, choosing to receive it through choice of our free will. And imagine whether it's beams of light or a misty fog or whatever seems right for you. Go and receive that in here. Receiving, letting the sun soak up as much as beneficial for you. Receiving that deeply in here. Now we have that image filled to the brim of all that goodness, of the top of the crown of our head. Focus attention on the pineal gland in the center of the brain. Now the beautiful part is receiving this. Imagine this sun of light, pure light, becomes liquid light. And as you call it in, you allow it to pour down through the crown of your head, filling your head, from the top to the bottom, to your neck, to your shoulders, down your arms, into your hands and fingers, down into your chest, back, lower torso, front and back, down into the hips, receiving it down into the legs, from the thighs, to the knees, to the lower legs, to the feet and toes, filling every nook and cranny with that delicious well-being, both your own and receiving from others. Receiving this goodness. Receive. Now you may notice the sensations that arise, emotions may arise, images may arise. Simply meaning arises, wholeness of completeness, filled with all this goodness. Just basking in the goodness of this, the well-being that is naturally ours, freely given, freely received. Now, imagine this goodness radiating out to forming a bubble that is arm's length all around you, engulfing your personal space, this space Some people call it the auric field, some people call it the spirit body, whatever it may be. We're able to receive that goodness in that space. Whatever experiences arise, and just enjoy this moment. With this goodness filling us up to the brim, let us now give back and complete this feedback loop. Imagine giving it to people you know, that you love. Just, it could be in images, it could just be a felt sense of just radiating outward like rays of the sun, or like ripples on the top of a pond, just rippling out goodness to them, with the hope that they receive this goodness. If not, they are able to enjoy the environment that it provides. Now extending it out to those that we don't know, in the immediate neighborhood, people that we pass every day. Radiating it out further, maybe the country that you were in, the state you were in, the country that you're in. Radiating it out, the image of the whole earth. If you're not able to have an image, that's fine, just a felt sense of the intention of holding it. The whole earth receiving this goodness radiating out from you. Letting this goodness surround, be receptive to be received by anyone that chooses. And it can include the earth itself, Gaia. It can include all beings, whether that is all the animal life. It also can include plant life, whatever feels right for you. Basking in the enjoyment of the giving and receiving of this well-being, of this goodness, this wholeness, this brilliance, this goodwill. The union of love and wisdom. No matter whatever experience that arises, its focus is still centered in the pineal gland, focus of attention. Whatever arises, arises, in just pure enjoyment. And coming back to our senses, what sounds may be around, the clothing that may be touching our skin, air that is passing over our uncovered skin. Whatever it may be. Noticing what we may be sitting on. And gradually just coming back here and now, where you are, allowing the sights to be here and support you, saying, you are here, you are now. You can enjoy our own presence in this moment. let whatever experience be what it was and let it go. Because there's always an opportunity for whatever new experience to arise if you choose to do something similar again. The beauty of life is that we live in a constant state of change, which means we can have novel experiences every moment. Yeah, they may be similar to others, but these novel experiences keep our spirit alive. Thank you for joining and receiving the beauty and giving the beauty to others as well. I hope you enjoyed. Be well.